not an Oreo, not somebody who's full of self-hatred. We're going to talk about somebody like that later. But before we left, I was telling y'all about the process. So you can go look all this stuff up. I'm giving you nothing but receipts tonight. Matter of fact, I turned the register upside down to make sure, you can actually go to the campaign website. It's still up, onlywecanfixus.com. I saw no reason to take it down when the election was over. I was shocked at how it ended, but then again, I wanted some proof that I know damn well I wasn't crazy. Or you can go to Ballotpedia. If you don't know what that is a campaign committee registration portal that is maintained by the Federal Election Commission. And you can look me up, John Fitzgerald Johnson. You will find out it'll say that John Fitzgerald Johnson was a 2016 candidate for president. They have my beautiful campaign picture up there. I look the same. But either way, you can go there and you can find the proof there. But the thing that I want to talk to y'all about, you can also go to greenpapers.com, which is the place where not only do they show you who ran for president, but it shows you what their campaign number is, the registration with the FEC, how much money was in their campaign, how much they spent, and how much they walked off with it. Yes, you walk off with a ton of loot if you don't win. You win anyway. Ben Carson walked off with $92 million. The man didn't win, and he also got a job at HUD because he was on the team. But as for the rest of us, whatever campaign dollars was left, well, guess what? That money sits right there, but your black ass better not touch it because you will go to jail. Greenpapers.com is the place you can also look up and you'll find, oh, damn, there I am, John Fitzgerald Johnson. You can also go to the place where I think everybody should go, which would be to the government. Before I did this show tonight, I wanted to go and make sure that I could back up what I was saying. But this goes to show you the depth of how deep it went, that they wanted to make sure you all never knew, not only that we ran, but that there be no proof that we ever ran. So that's why I love the Wayback Time Machine on the internet, because you can roll web pages back and see what's gone. I don't know whose idea that was, but it's a great idea. Because any other time prior to the season we in, just for shits and grins, whenever I'm sitting around reminiscing, crying and shit, I might want to go back and look at my campaign. I might want to pull up my submission papers. I might want to admire the people that worked on my campaign manager, my campaign finance supervisor. Maybe I just want to remember that I did it, because if it's one thing this black man wanted to be able to tell his grandkids, if I didn't do nothing else in life, you can tell your friends, my granddaddy ran for the presidency. How about that? How many people know, what that does to a child, that you can say that my granddaddy ran for president? Did he win? Fuck winning, he ran. Did yours? You understand what I'm saying? But when I went to look, first place I went was places I always knew. Like, you go on Wiki and you put in independent candidate president 2016, all of the black candidates are gone. Only the white ones are there. Even the independent ones that I'm on film in the debates with, they are there, but who the fuck erased us? Now, I know some of y'all are Wikipedia experts, and you can't write your own shit. Somebody got to edit that shit for you. So who took it upon themselves to edit out all the fucking information about every black person that ran for the presidency in 2016, unless they knew some shit was going to come out later, and they might have to pay some people, because that means the election was unfair, that it was rigged. So that means all the candidates got to get broke off some bread. Erase the black folks. I'm not making this shit up. I was like, where's my shit? How is it that I'm still on Ballotpedia? How is it I'm still on Politico? How is it I'm everywhere but in the place where I should be, in the Federal Election Commission database? So I went looking, and there's thousands of people in there, y'all. But nowhere there was no proof. So I'm like, well, who in the fuck erased me out of the FEC? That's why you keep receipts of financial reports. That's why you keep the software that the government gives you where you file your reports, because it has the number of your campaign. So I took the number and went searching for the number, and I found the number. But when I went to pull it up, it wasn't there. So I set the Wayback Time Machine, and guess what? I found it. Matter of fact, I found the Federal Election Commission website for the committee to elect John Fitzgerald Johnson for the period for 2 years, 2015 to 2016. Shows how much money we made, how much we spent, shows all this good information. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to publish all these links because I just want y'all to know the story. My problem is, why is my shit hidden so you can't find it? Why I got to be an IT wizard to dig up some shit that's supposed to be public information? Maybe because they don't want y'all to know. Maybe they really don't want y'all to know right now that this motherfucker done flipped and lost his mind and turned into goddamn Malcolm X. We got to do something about him. You can't. It's way too late for that, cousin. You see, I'm not after the presidency anymore. I found out, don't worry. But I can't have y'all coming to me because, see, when you find out, it's new to you. So you just found out today. Motherfuckers is coming at me like, yo, man, you ran for the presidency, man. That's messed up. Ain't nobody tell us. We about to kick some doors down. Slow down, cuz. I don't want that chair anymore because that chair is so tainted. That chair is so polluted right now. That chair is so crooked right now that I would have to clean up so much shit in my first 4 years that I probably could never get around to doing nothing for my own people. I'm not trying to get in the middle of this mess. Everybody and mama trying to take this motherfucker out. No, I'm not going to be there. Plus, on top of that, I had already said, I honestly believed, and sisters, y'all going to love this. I was asked if I was going to run in 2020 before all of this shit started. And I said, no, I think it's time for a woman to sit in the White House. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I think a sister should be up there. I said that shit. I said it publicly. I said it on NBC. I said, no, I'm not going to run. I'm making way for this. This is the time for the sisters. Don't you see what the fuck is going on around here? Are you looking? This is at the height of the Me Too movement. Bill the Pill going to jail. Epstein so-called committed suicide, but he's on his island. This was doing all this time when sister, no, I think a sister should be in there. I'm not going to run. And I sat back. Matter of fact, y'all remember there was some rumor going around that me and Michelle Obama was going to run together on the ticket. People were like, yeah, we'll work. That'll work. But who did y'all get? Oh, we're going to get into them type of people here in a second. So I want y'all to understand that all this information is readily available. You can go out and look it up for yourself. The campaign website is still up. My platform is still up. We spent a lot of money on some of these commercials. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all something that'll really blow your mind. I did a commercial where we did like the skylight of New York City, and there was these three-dimensional words that were floating up, and this all was set to hip-hop beats. And the last song was, what's my man's name? Chance the Rapper. Chance, when his first song came out, before y'all even heard it, it was in my commercial. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, it was made for us. Y'all never saw that. You never saw it. Matter of fact, if you're here on Instagram, pick up a receipt for you. Look up an account called Team JFJ. Team JFJ. Those are my initials. That's the Instagram account for the campaign. It's still up. You can go look at it. You can go out on Twitter, Team JFJ. It's up. It's still up. All of this stuff is right in your face. But they know they keep y'all mesmerized, like I said earlier. Now you see they trying to push Biden into here they come with it. No, forget all that racial shit. You know, Biden's ahead. Trump's ahead. They own y'all again because they know y'all gonna wake up and be like, you know what, man, fucked up as this country is. We ain't having no election. You about to call martial law on us too, man. Fucking election. How about you give us what? See, that's where y'all at right now. Then they want to try to have an election. An election, somebody will get their ass whipped at the goddamn, at the polling place. Cause think about it. Voting? See, voting will be dangerous this year, especially after all of this. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but just think about it. You can be a Trump supporter all you want, but with all of this shit going on right here and him acting like a coward and he don't want to rein in the police, you let a motherfucker try to come to the poll talking about I'm here to vote for Trump. Think about it. Thinking the niggas gonna be pulling drive-bys on the goddamn voting booth. You know what I'm saying? Car 19, see the man shoot out at the polling joint. You know, they're shooting up the goddamn voting place because they're not having it. None of us is having this shit. The fuck is this? Play that. The point I'm making, hey man, who let this motherfucker? Y'all hold on a second. Every time I'm trying to do a show, some wildlife want to get in the damn. This is facts over feelings. And I know you're not supposed to kill. Don't be harming nothing. But I don't know what this is. I know we got killer hornets on the loose. This motherfucker is flying around. So if I murder him on camera, that's between us. All right. Come back over here. You're not doing that. All right. So anyway, so I want to make y'all aware that all of this has happened. And we're living in a very dangerous time right now that now people are really starting to say, well, what are we going to do? And then you come to find out that one of the people that's probably in the center of all of this bullshit could have been your president and we didn't have to be here. Oh, that's not going to go over well because now you're going to want to dismantle the system. You see, I think we've reached a point in history where we can't negotiate nothing no more. Oh, Mr. President, we passed negotiations. We need to dismantle some stuff and rebuild it. If you're not willing to dismantle the policing in the United States, the people are going to do it for you. You know how you ask kids all the time, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a police officer. Shit, kids are not saying that now. And they were like, what do you want to be when you want to grow up? I want to grow up and not get killed by a police officer. So we got to fix something. But everyone who's calling me saying, we just found out about this, I'm shocked. They do this all the time. Only difference is I don't give a shit anymore. I gave up on that. I did it. I went through the whole process and I'm going to let y'all in on something. The way it works is like this. The first time you run for president, you will never win. It's just like opening a business. You're expected to take a loss the first year because you're learning. But by the time you get around to your second year, the IRS is not going to take that we didn't make no money shit because you got yourself together. Everyone has already ran once and you didn't know about them. They didn't win. Barack Obama ran once and y'all didn't know nothing about that. But y'all saw once he got his shit together, he got the right people on his team. He got the Axelrods who grow candidates. That's what they do. You go to them and they groom you into a candidate. Okay? They like, you can come in and say, man, I'm going to be the president. You leave out there joint, my fellow Americans. That's what they do for a living. He got it right. That's why his campaign was flawless because he already had made all the mistakes. Well, guess what? Out of all of the people that ran in 2016, the only person that ran from the old school was Bernie. And if I had ran, I would have been the other one because I've been through it. I know where all the dead bodies are buried. I know who hand I got to grease. I know what packs I got to get in bed with. I know all of that shit. That's what pisses me off the most about it because it's so fucking rigged. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all hear, oh, get out here and vote. Get out here and vote. Vote, vote, vote. It would be different if your vote actually mattered to the point where you could unseat somebody. But this is akin to me in your house. And you say to me, what you want to eat? And I say, I like spaghetti. And you say, well, before I give you some spaghetti, I'm going to need you to get the people in the house to say you should have some. And it ain't but 4 people in the house. But before the 4 people in the house will say that, I got to go outside and convince all of y'all to convince them. And why does that exist? The Electoral College was created to stop black people from ever achieving equal political power in this country. They had this crazy ass notion that one day we would all be more of them, so we would have more voting power. So they came up with this bullshit. We're going to make up this little committee and put it in the middle. You just influencing somebody. That's how people end up becoming president. Oh, they won the Electoral College. Well, where is college located at? Can I visit it? Can I pull up? Who the fuck's on this Electoral College? How do you get on the Electoral College? How come you can't show me the names of who these people are? Are they politicians? Are they doctors? Who is this mysterious group that makes up the 200 and no. There's 350 million people in this country. And you want me to believe that 40 motherfuckers make all the decisions? Who are these people? We need to know who they are. Matter of fact, why don't we just abolish the college? Why don't we just abolish the college and let the people, like you said, let the people be the judge, don't hold no grudge. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's what was supposed to happen, but they know y'all don't know nothing about that because they got you mesmerized. You're mesmerized. You still doing the red pill, blue pill shit. They still got you. Well, you're Democratic, Republic. They keep you arguing over which one you are. Whenever someone sits there and tells you what you are, that's a control mechanism. Okay, we could get together black folks and form the United Black Party, which is our voting power. And we ain't voting for nobody who don't have an agenda that we approve. Like, okay, somebody come along, I'm Joe Blow. Yeah. And this is what we want, Joe. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And he says, got you. We gonna put your ass in power. But right now, y'all talking about putting people in power with no agenda. Y'all ain't asking them for shit. Oh, well, I'm a Democrat because my mom was a Democrat. You know what? I can't say what I want to say. That's just going to be too crass. But at the end of the day, you don't have to be what your mom and them did. That's generational. But like you said, you really believe that this voting shit works. Notice they always want you to, well, let's just vote about it. But that's not how they got this country. They didn't come over here and get everybody together and go, we want to take over your country and, make it ours and take a vote. That's not what they did. They didn't come over to Africa and say, hey, look here, we just want to get some slaves, so we can just, we want the American dream, free land, free labor, free money, just for us, and treat you guys like shit. Let's vote on it. No, they didn't do that shit either. You understand what I'm saying? Hitler didn't go down there and be like, well, we got to blame somebody for this, so we're going to blame you guys, and we're going to try to commit genocide against you. Let's get a vote on that. They didn't do that shit either. That shit don't happen in the movies. But y'all sitting here letting them tell you we can vote some shit away. If you vote, you can change the system. You don't have control of the system. So, yes, I did run for the presidency. They hid it from you. Okay? As a matter of fact, they hid everything that we did from you with the use of the media. And I actually did a video about them hiding things from us. It's on YouTube where I came out and told everybody that they are hiding independent candidates from you that you would vote for. Do you know what percentage of the country is independent that doesn't identify with Republican or Democrat? Don't you know that if the other 52% of the people voted independent, that they have to shut down the goddamn government? But that's all you got. Ain't nobody else. Think about it. That's the first thing I wanted to clear up. So in the case of, I think I presented a solid case here. I've shown y'all the website. I've shown you the IRS filings. I've told you where you can go and look up the actual documents themselves. I'll be happy to provide those links for you.